Zakaria here. Um, as you know, again, for those that don't know me, spiritual arc, new beginnings, new transitions, new way of life. Today I got a little thing, back, thoughts of the day. Today's topic for me is just really pondering in my brain is that, to let you all know, let myself know, you are enough. You don't need anything or anyone to validate you. With that thought, with that idea, with that statement that I want to really, impact and stick into our brains, we have to realize that, we are created beings brought into existence with a foundation and a footings of a God that sees us as so special. We have to realize and acknowledge that, we don't need validations from anyone, you know, to make us feel like we're enough. A lot of times in life, we suffer traumas and, difficult situations that impact us, that lead us to fall away from our mission, from our purpose, from our journeys, from our way of life that fulfilled us and made us happy for um, following our dreams, believing in ourselves, having hope, having happiness, having joys, having desires. We allow people, places, and situations to suffocate us and take that away from us. But today I'm here to tell you, to tell me that you are enough. We are enough. We don't need a validation. God already validated us when He put us here. So dig deep into your soul. Remember who you are. Remember what you can accomplish. Remember all the oppositions and all the obstacles that get in our way. They're just there to develop us and to mold us into the beings that we're supposed to be. We can't look at those situations as hindrance or punishment, but we have to look at those situations as development and growth to help us to evolve to the situation and to the being we're supposed to be. There's so much greatness in you. There's so much greatness in me. But we're allowing it to be suffocated, to be, eradicated from existence for things that's not true. We make mistakes. We align ourselves with jobs. We align ourselves with tangible things that sometimes cause havoc in our lives financially. We align ourselves with people that aren't designed to be with us. We ignore red flags. All of us, But all of those situations and all of those things that happen in life can also be turned around and looked at in a different perspective. It's how you view things. How do you see things? Do you see it as something that is, going to prohibit you from moving forward? Or do you see it as something that was laid there to give you almost like a ladder to help you climb to the next level? Change your perspective, change your perception, Perception, perspective, same thing. Change that and make it more productive and positive. See your value. Now, some of us may say, well, you know what, I give myself and I'm too nice and I'm too this. And whether it's to your job, whether it's to people, whether it's to whatever it is, you don't have to change who you are. If you're a good-natured being, if your desire and your motivation is to do right, if your desire and motivation is to help others, don't change that. Don't change that because you might have come across people or positions and jobs where they don't value you. No, don't change that. Because that part of you, that thing inside of you that makes up the core of who you are, is going to be necessary and needed on your journey for when you get to where you're supposed to be. You just got to be mindful. Don't allow yourself to be in a position or a situation where when you're giving and you're giving, and when you're giving like that, you destroy yourself in the process. Have a good heart. Have a good soul. Have good intentions. Never let no one or nothing take that away from you. You know, we're disciples. You know, a lot of times, you know, it's again, I told you, it's elevating. You know, I'm a disciple. I'm here to follow the path of righteousness of the leaders that came before to guide us on a spiritual, you know, mindset to how to live a life that's going to be conducive to win. We're here to leave back legacy, change generational curses. I'm hoping and I feel like even with these videos, you know, that these reach my children's and their children and their children's children's to help develop change, that some of the roads that we took wasn't necessary. Some of the lessons that we learned weren't necessary. If we would just listen to that spirit inside ourselves, listen to that God inside you that's giving you directions, telling you what to do. Watch those red flags that's being put and presented for you and acknowledge them. Don't let it change you. Don't let it change your character. Don't let it change your hope. Don't let it change your love. Don't let it change your devotion. Know at the end of the day, you are enough. No one needs to validate that. It's already been stamped and approved from the time of your existence. God knew he had a purpose and a mission for you. And you can fulfill that mission and that purpose and be happy while you do it. Just take a step back and really acknowledge. I'm 7 minutes in, so I'm doing pretty good. Take a step back and acknowledge, you know, and evaluate how you've been living your life. Have you been doing it your way and getting the same results? Spiritual arc, that journey, that change, that transformation. It's a time, as I tell you, it's a time that's come to reevaluate how we've been living life and doing life. Yeah, life be lifing, as we say. But it doesn't need to be life in the way it is. Step back, make some changes. Know you're enough. Circle yourself, as I said before in my last video, in community around people who are like-minded, who are going to be invested in your development and your growth to help you change, to help you be a better person. That's what you need to be surrounded by. So I'm at 8 minutes in. I wanted to keep it short. I want to just tell you, if no one told you, I'm telling you today, you are enough. You're way, way more than enough. You don't even need my validation for that at all. You're way more than enough. You need to know that. You need to understand that. I need to know that. I need to understand. And with that understanding, the floodgates will be open. The things that we will be able to accomplish will be just extraordinary. So I love you all. Again, you know, from me to you, from God to you, you're enough. You know, circle yourself. Surround yourself with those people who are going to constantly push you and help you understand that. Constantly push you, help you to develop. Constantly push you and help you to grow. And those that don't do that, sometimes you got to get rid of some things in life. But you're going to be okay. I love you all. Zakaria here, always trying to share the truth. Spread this word if you feel it resonates. Until we meet again, peace and blessings to you. Love you all. And never forget, you are way more than enough. And no one needs to validate.